center diff if it keeps the power to the back end, and then if you thicken up the back end, you get both tires rotating at the same, and that changes the profile of the car as well. Now, anytime you thicken up the diff oil or up the pinions or anything like that, you're putting more pressure on the drivetrain, and usually I end up with at least one breakage of something and I'll either usually upgrade it somehow. So yeah, here's the 4 pins. And oh, I love these gold wheel nuts. I remember when I got my DHK Maximus, it was one of my first cars, believe it or not, and I lost one of these the first time I took it out. I was so upset, and I went to my local hobby shop and they had some Armour ones, and I was able to throw it on there and take it out. And I'll tell you what, man, every time I took out that DHK Maximus, it broke, and it was my fault. Like, okay, at first, the way these hubs are, at first, this came out, okay? Now, I turned it upside down, I put it all together, I put it back together, I said, okay, let's go. Well, I forgot to put in the little C-hub that keeps the screw aligned, excuse me, please. And so because of that, it wallowed out the actual hub, steel hub from the screw. And so I had to end up replacing this whole thing, which of course it put down my car for a few weeks, or at least a week or so. And yeah, so, and then, what else did I have happen to it? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's it. I haven't really driven it much because I do like the car so much, but I have projects constantly going. So, but anyways, let's throw the tires on here and see what she's got, or what she looks like anyways. If you guys like that body, let me know. I like it. I stick it up mine. I put some Kaiju stickers on it before. I'm gonna probably go grab that other one that's in there. Look at this thing, crushed up my remote. And I like the remotes, I do. They're very good. Probably not the best in the world, but I like how they handle. So there's the remote, if you want to take a look at that. Let's see if we maybe describe it. This, oh yeah, I remember this now. This is a pain in the butt sometimes. Steering dual rate. In other words, how much your tires turn this way or that way so that you don't strain your servo. You want to get that right. It has a power, low, full. So I imagine that's your battery. And then the throttle dual rate is, I'm sorry, how fast your car can go. Yeah, turn it all the way up. Steering trim, obviously, when you go to calibrate, even sometimes it doesn't work, but you calibrate it, you set it to straight. All this should be set to straight or all the way up to wherever it's supposed to be. Throttle trim, you want it to be straight. And that way when you calibrate the ESC, especially the first time, it should be halfway decent. Now with Traxxas's, I've noticed that you can adjust the sub trim in the app and all this stuff and you can get it right. But sometimes it's way off. Say that on straight, the tires turn this way. Okay, so that causes me to do this. Okay, so to get it to go straight. So then what I'll do is I'll calibrate the ESC like that. That way when I go like this, it'll be straight on the dual rate. At least that's the idea. And with most cars it works. In some cars it doesn't at all. But most cars it works. With Traxxas, however, it seems like if your tires are turned this way, when you go to recalibrate it, you want to go like this, the way that it's turned, and recalibrate it. And for some reason, it just makes it more towards the center. So that's a little weird tip. If you ever take a look at that, check it out. And if you want, let me know what you think about it. Let's see, what else we got here? We got some tires. One of my favorite cars. I do wish it was I mean, I've only had the experience of the other one, and I'm not sure about durability issues with anybody else. But for me, these hinge pin braces that I was trying to tell you about, the way this bumper is, and this is what I was saying, it's a plastic bumper that holds the hinge pin in all the way to the back. Now, You tell me if you think that's a weak point or not. But I mean, if I recall, there's nothing metal holding that hinge pin in other than this bumper, and everybody knows that, eventually you're gonna break a bumper, and then this is gonna come off. And what happened was in the other one is that it broke off inside, so you couldn't do anything. So it got stuck like that, and then I had to liquid steel it, and it just looks kind of ugly in the front, even though the car still runs great. Almost ran it through my living room window from the sidewalk, which is about 8 feet down. We need to turn these tires around, I'll tell you that much. They go this way, I believe. You can look on the box. Comes with a 2600 MA, I think. Got 2600 MA, 3S battery. Not bad. You can do your flips. It's very controllable. I think a kid would like it. I mean, obviously, a kid with experience. This is a badass car. There's no joke about it. I mean, I'm talking performance-wise. I'm not talking just looks. I mean, it's a badass car. I mean, I'm definitely going to do up the inside of this one because the other one just did not hold up. It did not hold up. So if there's a downside to this car besides the hinge pins that I know of, it's the body. And comes with a charger. It's got some kind of weird cord to it, but whatever. I use a Pro charger. I just have a bunch of these, so if you ever want to buy one, just let me know and I'll just send it to you for free, for Christ's sakes. I got 1 million of them. They're all brand new. Let's see, what else we got here? Another tire, another tire, another tire. Another tire. Another attire. See, right way? Yes, right way. Sometimes I would go like this, just because it's not going to hurt nothing. And sometimes you get better grip backwards. And also, when you go forwards or backwards, at least you'll have that front wheel type drive. But we're going to go the correct way if you look at that box right there. So as you can see, the tires do go this way. Thank you. And I guess I'm going to take this off. Hey, Andrew. Come here. Please. I didn't know if you wanted to take a look at this. And I was going to take this off. Alright, what do you think there, buddy?